Hey everybody, I'm doing kind of an update video on some progress on some things I've been doing, and we're exploring a trail while I do it, because I figured I don't want to just talk on camera. Like, that's one of the things I said I didn't want to do. I spend a lot of time just talking, but, well, considering all the things that are slowing me down, I kind of have to just have to roll with what I got, so. Now, I'm up on this old trail. Not a lot of people come up here, and it's paved up until a certain point. Somebody just remodeled all this. I don't know who did it or why. He used to have a lot of fun in that building there. A little while before this place was rediscovered. But now that they have it all fixed up and everything, it's locked and stuff, so you can't get inside there. Not that I wanted to. The reason I wanted in there before wasn't. Yeah, anyways. So, I'm coming up to this trail to talk about some of the things that I've accomplished. And I want to start with the angle grinder. So, the angle grinder, I managed to get the wire wheel off. But the flange that holds the wire wheel in place is connected to the wire wheel. So I have to get a flange. But I can't really complain for a free angle grinder. So I have to spend 10 bucks on a flange, but I get a wrench with it. So I get a wrench with it. It's kind of killing two birds with one stone. And it's only 10 bucks, so it's not like it's completely breaking the bank. So I'll have an angle grinder hopefully Monday. In which that means I can cut my antler for my handle. For when I start casting knives, I can cut my bucket off where I want it. I can cut my pipe to length. I can just do all kinds of stuff. I mean, cut the hole in the bucket. I mean, I could do a very large amount of things once I get the angle grinder up and running. And I was thinking I'd shoot all in one video, but then I was like, half of it's for the foundry, half of it's for a knife project, some of it's for different projects, and I don't know if I want to, like, have all that in, like, I don't know if I want all of it saved up, like, on memory cards, and I don't know if I want to put it all in one video, like, what, the angle grinder video? Like, I'd rather have everything I'm doing with the foundry in one video. Everything I'm doing and other things in other videos. But, anyways, one of the other things I came out here with, check this out. I don't know how well you can see it. But there's a building through the trees down there. That building is probably maybe 100 meters long. And okay, it might be longer than 100 meters. It's a big building. It's an old mill building where, steel workers used to work. And then on down there is like a junkyard. It's not a junkyard. It used to be a scrapping facility. They used to scrap metals down there. And it's been closed down for a pretty decent time. Like, I'm talking years. And just recently, see, I hike up here more than I videotape, but just recently I've been seeing more people down there. And they're not really hiding their presence, but at the same time, it seems a little weird because this place has been closed for so long. What are they doing down there? And I know it's none of my business, and it shouldn't really concern me, which it kind of doesn't. But I mean, it's just the idea that, wonder what they're doing with it. If they're gonna reopen it, or if someone's squatting down there, or if somebody's stealing stuff. Yeah, stuff. But alright, that pretty much sums up that little spiel. The angle grinder, this place, and we're going to do some teleporting. Look at that. No dumping. $300 fine. Alright. That makes sense. As, when you have a garbage company that's next to dirt cheap and plenty of other places you could dump all your stuff, and like dumpsters behind buildings and stuff, why would you take the chance of, having to pay $300 to dump all your stuff in the middle of the woods? Good question. But somebody did just that. I'm trying to zoom. So look at all the garbage. They came up here and just dumped garbage everywhere. By no means am I like environmentalist of the year or anything like that. I mean, I care about the environment and I want things to be better, but by no means am I like, you know, super tree hugger. I live my life conservatively, but I'm not like, oh my god, you stepped on an ant. Death. So, but the thing I want to see, how many states in the world do you see alligators climbing trees? Let's check it out. There's an alligator in a tree. I know it's stuffed, but it's funny. I think it's funny. When I first saw it, I was like, ha, look at alligator climbing the tree. You know. It's whatever. I think it's cool. Sue me. Alright. That's something else I wanted to show you. Another reason I'm kind of doing this video is because I want to kind of use up these batteries. Like I said, the camcorder runs off AAA batteries, so it's like I'm down to 1 bar on these, and I'm kind of just like making this video to see how long they'll last yet. Like, so far I probably made about 2 to 3 hours worth of videos. So, I mean, it's not, I guess the batteries ain't so bad. But I kind of want to like guesstimate how much I actually can videotape. And I want to use up these batteries so they don't like go halfways, like I ain't halfway through a video and it just shuts off when I'm doing something that's actually important and I don't realize it. Because that would be sad. I'm still trying to find a way to make an electrical 4.5 volt current thing for an adapter for AAA so I could just like plug into this thing. But I don't want to blow up my camcorder or get electrocuted, so I figured I'd take a little bit of time on that. So here, they have a big bonfire here every year. Now let me explain to you, like the place I live, this place is like a cult, alright? And it's not even funny, like, weird things happen here. Like, I'm not talking like Twilight Zone stuff, but there's some really weird stuff that goes on, and it disturbs me a little bit because my life has directly been impacted by this. I grew up here, so it hasn't completely been a secret forever, but it's been interesting. So one of the customs they have in this town is they have this giant circle of fire, and then during homecoming of school, whenever they're having their football teams, they take dummies dressed up like the football team, like the opposing football team, like in their jerseys, and they throw them in the fire pit. Like, this place has a real like cult pack mentality, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit. And it's really kind of scary because I'm kind of like a lone wolf kind of guy. But look, there's copper, but we're not here for that today. Not that I wouldn't take it if I could, but I have a bunch of stuff in my backpack and I don't feel like filling up with dirty copper. There's plenty of dirty coppers around here too. That's not funny. Some of them are actually nice guys. Some of them I'm pretty sure you're better off, you know, shooting yourself than asking for help. That's besides the point. I found this a little while ago, and I stuck it up on this log. Look, it's a hedgehog. You ready? He laid an egg. It's a golf ball. But I found them and I stuck them like that. I was like, someone's gonna find that and think that's funny. So, speaking of that, I don't know if I told you that I wrapped some Christmas presents. Just some things that I got for free that were gonna, you know, go to waste where they were at. So I wrapped them up and I kind of hid them all over town. And I was supposed to bring 2 of them out here, and I forgot. So I have 3 of them hidden in my other town, in the town I'm staying in right now. And I was gonna bring 2 over to this town because I spent a lot of time over here, and I was gonna hide them somewhere and then see if someone finds them. Because, I mean, where they were at, no one was ever gonna use them, and they were gonna end up being, you know, piles of dust before anybody actually got to it. So I decided I'm not gonna use them, but somebody will. So they're umbrellas. I have my own umbrella. It's really nice. I found that someone left it at the hospital, and it was really big and nice, and it was one of the company ones, so I borrowed it. I mean, they left it somewhere, so I don't think anyone's come back for it. And then we have like 6 umbrellas at the house, so I got 6 more, and I gave one to a buddy, and I had the other 5 that I wrapped up and decided to, pawn off on people, because, I don't need anything taking up space. You've seen my house, or where I'm living now, so anything taking up space is a bad thing. So, yeah. Okay, time to teleport again. Alright, so, we're back again, and now, look, no hands. I'm using the camera stand. I'm on some old bleachers. Here, I'll pick you up and show you. I'm on some old bleachers up above an old baseball field that I used to come and hang out every once in a while. It's nice. Got some good memories here. And I come here and I just kind of sit and think. Sometimes I draw, sometimes I don't know. I do different things to pass the time. Today, guess what I'm going to be doing? Drinking the rest of this wine. So, it's the honeydew wine that I shot a video of a little bit ago. And it turned out that all it really needed was about a half cup of sugar and some time to settle. And it kind of did a good job after that. And I was looking towards a Maker's Coin logo. This is like the prototype. I drew a better one on a scratch piece of paper at the house. But I'm doing like a yin-yang turtle. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like my Maker's Coin, like the back of it. I carry this little composition book for ideas and stuff. The sad part is I just had a ton of like ideas and lists of different things that I put in a book that's back at the house. So I have to like transfer it to that one, or staple the pages in or something, or rewrite it. I don't know, something like that. And now, you know what this is? This is supposed to be a protein bar. I'm not doing like commercial, product advertisements unless I really like it. But this has definitely stood out to me. It's a cinnamon roll protein bar. I'm not going to say the brand name or anything. If you could see it, whatever. But it's pretty much cinnamon flavored sawdust that's like stuck together with peanut butter. Like, I eat them because, well, I got them for free, but I call them the cinnamon sawdust protein bars, and it just they don't really taste bad, but they definitely leave a sawdust filling in your mouth after you eat them, and that's kind of like, it's really off-putting. Anyways, so I took the wine and I added a little bit of sugar to it, and I let it sit for about 2 days, and I was kind of right. It kind of dried out. Like, the yeast kind of ate all the sugar, and I don't really understand how that was possible because I put a lot of sugar in there. So either there's a ton of alcohol or something went wrong or something. I don't know, but it tastes a lot more like wine now. Like, it actually tastes kind of good. I think that's all I needed was some time. I don't really know. But this is a good break. I don't have any cigars or anything to sit here and really smoke, or anything to really waste time. And this trail's pretty long. I'm not taking the whole length. I'm going to the tunnel and turning back. So I have a couple more places I want to stop, and we'll talk. And editing is going to be a blast for this one because I have a lot of like fillers, like and and. The whole point is, you guys got to watch more of my videos. So far, I got like 5 views. And I've been doing this for like a week. I mean, come on. You guys got to step it up. One of the views were me. Yeah, I know, weird, right? But, so I got 4 views, because you can't really count me. So, yeah, next thing I'm gonna tell you something later, but for now, teleporting time. Hey, so still doing the poofy teleporty thing, and now I am in a different area. This is like kind of like the place, my favorite place to go, but it's like a smaller site, and it's down over the hill and whatnot. But I wasn't planning to talk to you again for a little bit, but it turns out there's a car up here, so somebody's up here somewhere, and I'm not sure where they're at, and I don't really. I don't know. I don't really know if I want people to see me filming or not. Like, it raises questions. It might raise questions, and I don't feel like answering questions because it's, quite frankly, it's no one's business. And I haven't been I'm not completely comfortable with everything yet, so I'm still working on all that. And I figured, well, I got you here, I might as well talk about something important. Have you seen the videos about the hot wire cutter? Like, I've done one in school a little bit ago, like when I was younger, to cut foam board. I was looking at some of the models that people have been making, and I thought about the amount of space I have. So I'm taking that into consideration, and I'm thinking I kind of want to build one that is handheld. Like something that I might be able to fold up and it's handheld and can run off a 9-volt battery. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or plugged into a wall with a 9-volt converter. That's what I'm hoping for. But that's another project I've been considering, and I'm thinking I might work on that one soon. And if I don't get the pieces I need for my angle grinder, which I should on Monday, I might start working on that backpack that I've been thinking about making, because I have the material. I have an old moisture wicking. I have an old moisture wicking shirt that has the a Spider-Man logo on it, and it's like kind of like bumped up. It's like on your chest. And it's kind of like bumped up, and you could like touch it, and it's like textured. And I was thinking about turning that into a backpack. It's one of my favorite shirts, but for some reason, besides probably grandma's cooking, I gained a little bit of weight, so now my little belly flap shows through the shirt, so I don't wear it anymore. When I bought the shirt, I had a 4-pack, and I was like in pretty good shape. So, like when I bought the shirt, I was working out all the time and working. Like I had a job. And I was doing, I was playing hacky sack like 3-4 hours, 6 days a week. So, I mean, I was like, and I was eating fairly healthy. So I was, like, I almost had a 6-pack. Like I was at the 4-pack mark, and I couldn't get down any lower than that. And I decided, you know what? A 4-pack is an excellent accomplishment. And I heard if you lost more weight to get a 6-pack, it's actually more unhealthy. So I was like, I'll just keep the 4-pack, and then I ended up back at grandma's house, and let's just say that was completely blown out the window. Like, most of the exercise I have now is like walking on these trails. So I got a little bit of a gut back, but I mean, I'm 6 foot tall, and I never in my life went over 180 pounds. So, I mean, 180 pounds is not bad for a 6 foot tall guy. I'm not too upset about it. I mean, yeah, I wish I had my muscle back. So many more things I could do and be comfortable doing if I had that kind of muscle back, but I'm managing just fine. So, no, can't really complain. Alright, so, nice wooded trail. That's where we're at. Probably teleport again at the tunnel. There's a place in between that I was thinking about going to, but like I said, I don't know where this guy is, and I don't feel like, you know, oh, why are you videotaping, or I don't want to be in the camera, or hey, look at that weirdo. So, teleport time. Hey, so I kind of decided that I'm just going to stop here. I'm about a half mile away from the tunnel, and I could keep going, but I still didn't run into the other person out here, and I'm not really in a social mood. That's why I bought a camera, so I could talk to it instead of people. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not too interested in what's going on up there, and it's getting colder as I go up, and there's a whole kinds of excuses. I'm just not going the whole way. I went about 1.25 miles, so it's about a 2.5 mile, the whole mile trip from here to my house and back. I think that's good enough for one day, and I get to tell you guys a little bit of something. So, plus I still have to stop at the store and pick up some stuff for the house. So, check this out. There's a river down there. I don't know how well you can see it. Paired by some railroad tracks and a dirt road. Well, if you go up there about a half mile, you hit a bridge, and the bridge goes to my spot all the way up in the other side of the mountain that I used to that I shot my first film in. But now they blocked it off, which is ridiculous. Because here's what they did. They blocked off the bridge with a piece of steel because they didn't want kids climbing on it. But now the only way to get across that bridge is to climb around the piece of steel. So, I mean, it was really counterproductive. You can't get ATVs or motorbikes or cars back there. But if the whole point was to keep kids from climbing on that bridge, they failed. It was a failure. But, anyways, let's do a little recap. My plan now, my next upcoming video should be angle grinder related, because I should be getting the parts and I should be able to do that. I already got safety glasses and all that nonsense, so next video I should be doing should be angle grinder related, hopefully. It should be. Second part, the video I want to do corresponding to this eventually is I want to make like a styro slicer, hot wire cutter, 1,000 different names they give it, but its main purpose is to cut styrofoam into the shape you want it. And that's a plan. I want to do that. And I kind of want to make a smaller one because, well, like I said, you've seen my space, and it's not very good. So, next, I didn't tell you guys yet, I got a new backpack. It's not a new backpack, it's an old backpack, but my old backpack, I used it so much that it started to rip, so I gave it a proper funeral, and I set it on fire in the woods so it could be laid to rest. And I got this one. I got it as a present to the last place I was staying, or the last place. I travel a lot. I have another bag, but the other bag is set up to, just in case if I have to get out of Dodge, there's a reason I have to leave in a hurry. And my wine is the last part. The wine is not the best I made so far, but after I let it sit and put a little sugar in it, it does a pretty good job. And it's pretty strong, but it's not the strongest. I plan to finish it on the hike back. And yeah, I know I'm drinking in public. It's against the rules. Yeah, well, do you know what? Most of the things I do are against the rules. So I'm just gonna have some fun with it. Here come the other people now. So, well, this is the last teleport. I will see you guys eventually, but we'll see how it goes. So I didn't really like how that ended. I got past those people. It was somebody and their family and walking in the woods, I suppose. I wasn't really following it. I think he probably thinks I'm a psychopath anyway, because I just looked at him and was like, "What's up?" Instead of being a normal person, being like, "Hey, how you doing?" But that wasn't really intentional. It was like an impulse. So whatever. I don't know the guy anyway. So I decided to make this a better ending than than what that was back there, because, you know, I kind of rushed through it when I see them coming. So this video is going to be at about 5 parts. I plan to teleport each part and put little, like, transitions between the frames, between the clips. I don't know. I can find something alien-y. I like aliens, so I'll find something alien-like, and I'll make a video that way. Do some commentary, a little bit of transitions. This, like I said, this video is supposed to be for my battery, and it's like my battery has like a line through it. It says there's no more battery, but it's still running. So I'm trying to get it to die completely, so I can kind of gauge about how long the battery actually lasts. And I don't want to have these batteries like die on me in the middle of, you know, whatever it is I'm doing. Look, water. And you're probably asking, why is it orange? Some people around here say it's sulfur from the mines, but other people say it's iron oxide from the mines. I think it's iron oxide from the mines. Iron oxide makes more sense than sulfur. Sulfur is a little bit more brighter, and I think if it was sulfur, I don't know, I think there'd be more negative effects if it was sulfur at that quantity than just rust. I don't really know. I enjoy chemistry. I understand chemistry to a degree. Like high school chemistry, baby stuff. College chemistry, it's a challenge, but I handle it all right. So, I mean, I like chemistry. So, but I'm not, by no means am I like a professional. Trust me. But I almost made it to that tunnel. I don't think I'm going that far. I'm pretty sure the battery's going to die before I actually get that far. So, just wanted to say, yeah, thanks for watching. Tell your friends. I need more people to watch my videos because I want to be a little bit more on the popular side. I'm not going to get my information out there if, you know, I only got 3 people that watch a video once. So, like and subscribe. Take